Next is black peppercorn.
Stop it. Hey y'all, welcome to Stiver's Homestead. I'm Zach.
And I'm Jen.
And today is Pickle Day.
Pickle Day. Don't mind the messy kitchen. We have got a lot going on. I promised you all on our live that we would be showing more canning stuff and harvesting some herbs and stuff like that. So we just got done dehydrating some apple chips, which are yummy.
Absolutely delicious.
Wash the dehydrator, put it right back on with some comfrey leaves, and now we're dehydrating some comfrey because we're making some comfrey salve. And then we're making some pickles behind me. So we already are getting a bunch of cucumbers, and although we all love cucumbers as a fresh snack, Wyatt loves them the most. They're probably his favorite snack.
Yeah,
we
that
just
and bell
can't.
peppers.
Yeah, we just cannot eat that many.
Yeah.
And it's also not a ton to where we're able to start doing like bulk canning type stuff.
Yeah.
So
that's coming very soon.
Yeah. So this is my favorite kind of time, when we have just enough to make refrigerator pickles. It's basically the same thing as canning, except we're taking out the whole canning part and they're just gonna go in mason jars and right in the fridge.
But they last a really long time.
Yeah, they last a long time in the fridge. This family will eat them up in no time. We won't have to worry about that. So we are actually a split family. Zach and Raylan like dill pickles, and Wyatt and me like bread and butter pickles. So we're doing bread and
You like bread and butter?
So we're doing bread and butter pickles today. This is actually a recipe that my stepdad and I usually do together. We can. He loves to can and I love to can, and we all love pickles. So me and him one year did like 27 mason jars full, quart jars full of pickles with this recipe. Yeah, you like the hot ones? So this is a pretty popular.
I'm pretty sure we still have some.
Yeah, we still have some
full of pickles.
So this is a pretty popular recipe for everyone, but also for our family. It's one that we always like to use. Everybody loves it. There isn't anybody who doesn't like the bread and butter. So we're gonna show you how it's done today, and hopefully you can do it too.
Y'all see a little extra spark in Jen right now? She gets to do what she loves, and she's in the AC.
Yeah. Zach picked the cucumbers, and
That's right. That's right. I'll pick them, she does them.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get started.
Let's do it.
So Zach picked us 8 of our pickling cucumbers. You can use pickling or you can use non-pickling. It really doesn't matter. They're going to be pickled anyway, and they're going to be good. So don't let anyone tell you that you can't use pickling cucumbers. So he picked 8 of them for us. I've already got 7 chopped up, and I'm on my last one now. But as you can see, they're just good size. We like to pick them when they're a little bit small. We've already picked off the first ones because we wanted our plants to be able to grow more and bigger. So this is about the size that we're picking at now, and I'm going to get this one cut up and then I'll show you what's next. Alright, so we're also going to add in an onion. It's just a fresh onion, and we're going to put in a bell pepper. I kind of wish we had a little bit more spicy one, but we don't have any, and I'm not going to go to the store specifically for it. So onion and bell pepper it is. We have all of our cucumbers in, we have our onion in, and we have 1 bell pepper. That's going to be plenty. So now all that's mixed together, and the next step is kosher salt. You can either use kosher salt or pickling salt. We're using kosher, and we're gonna put this, we're gonna sprinkle it all over and make sure it's all mixed well together. And what this does is it takes out all that moisture and gets all that excess water and stuff out so that they're more crispy, because they will be really crispy. This is an awesome recipe. It's not gonna be soggy pickles. They're gonna be crispy and they're gonna be really good. So don't skip this part, and then we're gonna put it in the fridge for about 2 hours.
And regular salt won't work, right?
No, your regular iodized salt won't work. You need to use either kosher salt or pickling salt.
And how much is it? It's just a bunch of it, right?
A lot.
Yeah, because you're gonna drain it all out afterwards.
Yeah.
So this is just to cure all the pickles. So salt it up. So once you've stirred it all up, that's kind of what you're looking at. Just salt covered all over the place.
All right, and now we got it covered, and Lord willing, we're gonna find a place in this fridge, but it's kind of full. So we'll make room.
While we wait for our pickles, what are we doing?
playing with slime.
Ooh, slime. Let's see that action. What you got, Ray Ray?
What? I got blue. You got blue. And
What
I
you
wanted
got?
pink. I wanted pink. I wanted pink, but I got no.
Yeah, we have blue.
Let me see it. Hold it up here.
No. That's a purple.
That is purple.
Yeah, I love purple.
You love purple?
Yeah, I love purple.
What, Ray Ray?
I didn't cross the road.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Yeah,
Why?
because he's naughty.
Because he's what?
Sunny.
Because he's funny?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, you just killed that one. That was absolutely hilarious.
I know one.
What do you know?
Why did the skeleton cross the road?
Why did the skeleton cross the road?
Because he needed to go to a dance party.
He needed to go to a dance party.
That was funny. Where'd you get that one? What's another one? What did you tell me about the dog that one time? It was a dog or something?
I don't remember that one.
You got any more?
Ray, you got a joke?
Well,
It was a knock-knock joke. You remember?
What is it?
I know one. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Chicken.
Chicken who?
Baka, baka.
Good job.
Well, there's your daily dose of knock-knock jokes. We'll see you in 3, 2, 1.
We got our pickles out of the fridge. I said I was gonna do 2 hours, but realistically I think it was right around 4 because we got busy and had a visitor. So that's fine. 2 to 4 hours is fine. So now I have rinsed them all. I've been rinsing them for about probably 5 minutes now, but you're not gonna see that. You're just gonna see the last little rinse. You wanna get all that extra salt off and make sure that that's all clean and good to go. And while that's draining, we're gonna make the brine. So here we go. All right, so first we've got a pot here. And we've got, this is exactly 2 cups of sugar. So we're gonna put that in.
And just for everyone knows, you're using cane sugar, right?
Yeah, I like cane sugar. You can use any kind of sugar you want to. All right, and then we've got mustard seed. You can get this at any store. So I'm gonna do a tablespoon of mustard seed, which you can see is really cool looking. Next is celery seed. So it's a teaspoon of celery seed. I do not have, what do you call those? Measuring spoons? I used to. I don't know.
They're little, they get lost everywhere. Kids like playing with those things.
Yeah.
So, which we do everything in a dash and a dip and a
I'm
pad.
trying to break it down to a science for y'all.
Yeah, that way you ought to, just because, you know. But ultimately, it's not going to hurt. A little extra this, a little less than that.
Spoon.
That's right.
Next is ground cloves. This is supposed to be 1/8 a teaspoon. Just gonna dash. Next is turmeric. Turmeric?
Whoa, there it is. Turmeric.
Ground turmeric. Turmeric. It's very good for you, and you don't really want to skip it, so here we go.
It's a 1/2 teaspoon, which that was more than a 1/2 teaspoon, which is perfectly fine. We call that a dash and a half.
Dash and a half. Okay, next is non-grounded pepper, because I can't say what it's called.
Peppercorn.
Yeah, I can't say that word. Non-grounded pepper, and this is a teaspoon, so a dash and a half.
No, that's 2 dashes.
So
A dash and a half was a 1/2 teaspoon.
okay. I'm gonna put the recipe in the description for y'all.
Tell her, Wyatt.
I'm trying. Okay. Alright, loosen the spoon. We don't need the spoon anymore. 2 cloves of garlic. Right in. And then we're gonna do 2 cups of distilled white vinegar. That's going in. And then 1/4 cup of water. I do have a measuring cup, so that's nice. All right, now we're gonna stir it up and bring it to a simmer. We're gonna put it on medium-high heat. Here we go. All right, we've got a pretty good simmer going on now. So I've been stirring the whole time, just kind of mixing everything together. Also, this smell, I can't really explain it unless you know, but it has cloves in it. And there's not much things in life that comfort me as much as the Lord, but y'all, this smell is amazing. It smells like a fall day. Like you just got done at the pumpkin patch, you came home, you opened your windows, you got the breeze blowing through, and you got a pumpkin pie on the stove and some cloves cooking.
The first game of the NFL season's on, you got chili in the crock pot. Oh, the smell's
perfect.
But we are not rushing summer.
Okay. Alright, so it's almost on the verge, right there at the boil. And we're gonna go ahead and put our cucumber mix in. It's the cucumbers with the onions and the bell pepper. Trying to do it slowly. All right. So we've got those in. And you want it to be right there level with them. Ideally it's a little bit over the top, and it pretty much is. But, you know, it's hard to get it perfect when you're going with cucumbers from the garden and you don't know exactly how much you're gonna have. But that's the perfect level right there. So now we're gonna let this come back to a simmer, almost to a boil, but not quite.
Basically until you see the bubbles on the edge.
Yep, bubbles on the edge. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so we've got that little tiny baby boil simmer going. So this is done. You can let it cool, or you can just do it. I like to just do it. We usually can these anyway, so we're not letting it cool. And we're just gonna go ahead and put them into the mason jar and then put the brine over top. So we've got 2 quart mason jars here. I don't really know if it'll fill both of them up, but we'll see. And we're gonna use our canning funnel. I get so excited when these canning supplies comes out. It's canning time. And we're gonna start getting that going. Alright, so we filled both these up with the pickles, and then we poured the brine over. This one's not all the way full, but with the brine it evened it out a little. So it was basically 2 quarts, and that was 8 cucumbers. So I'm going to put the official recipe below in the description. These are amazing. We tried them. The kids love them. They're so good. So we're just going to put these in the fridge and kind of munch on them. Later on in the season, when I have like huge batches of cucumbers, we'll do a whole lot more, and we'll be rotating in and out, and we'll be actually canning. But these are not going to seal. They're just going to go right in the fridge for us to snack on in the next few weeks. And they will last a really long time in the fridge, not as long as canning. Canning will last for years. These will last probably a few months, but they'll be eaten long before that, and they will for you too if you try them. So I hope y'all enjoy. I hope you do it yourself. Maybe you've already done it. Maybe you have a better way to do it. Let me know in the comments, and we will talk to you soon.